triplets went to the restroom together for the first time and unexpectedly encountered their biological father, whom they had never met. The three brothers watched the CEO's actions closely and mimicked him perfectly. Their movements were almost identical, which piqued the CEO's curiosity as he fixed his hair. He immediately asked why they were copying him, but the boys replied that it was the CEO who was copying them. Seeing how similar the three boys looked, the CEO guessed they must be triplets. At that moment, one of the boys noticed a tattoo on the CEO's arm and curiously asked about it. The CEO told him it was a wolf tattoo. The CEO was charmed by the innocence and cuteness of the three brothers, but he didn't know he actually had 4 children. After the boys finished in the restroom, they excitedly ran to their mother, telling her about the super handsome man with a cool wolf tattoo they had just met. Hearing about the wolf tattoo, the woman was instantly reminded of 6 years ago. She had been a wealthy heiress, but her fiancé found her boring and betrayed her the night before their wedding, running off with the family maid. Heartbroken, she went to a nightclub to drown her sorrows and ended up having a fling with a masked man who had a wolf tattoo on his arm. That tattoo was etched into her memory. An unexpected pregnancy followed. Because she was pregnant out of wedlock, her parents were ashamed of her, and her uncle took over the family fortune, leaving her with nothing. She was forced to flee to another city. 7 months later, she gave birth to rare quadruplets, 3 boys and a girl, drawing envy from everyone. 5 years had passed since then. Hearing her children talk about the wolf tattoo made her suspect that the man with the tattoo might be their biological father. To prevent the nightclub man from taking her children, she told them to stay away from anyone with tattoos, saying they would kidnap children. The next day, the woman went for a job interview with the CEO's company. In the parking lot, she ran into a malicious former subordinate who humiliated her, blaming her bad luck for her parents' condition. Angered, the woman was about to leave when the CEO appeared. The malicious woman tried to badmouth her to the CEO, but he didn't care and decided to hire the woman on the spot, skipping the interview. The malicious woman was furious but couldn't do anything. Later, the malicious woman tried to set her up by claiming it was a company tradition for new employees to treat the old ones to dinner. The woman agreed, thinking it was just a meal. That evening, they went to a karaoke bar, and the waiter handed her a bill for 300,000 yuan. Shocked, she stood up, threw the bill at the malicious woman, and declared she wouldn't be a sucker, even if it meant quitting the job. She stormed out of the room. At that moment, the CEO emerged from the room across the hall. Seeing the masked CEO, she immediately recognized him as the man from that night and demanded he take responsibility. The CEO was stunned and asked if she had his child. Fearing he would take her children, she lied and said she hadn't gotten pregnant.